Hi, how are we doing, folks? We're ready starting off here on the menu. You know this is gonna be good over here, man. My boy Beat, let's go, let's do it. Over here, ready, trying to fend off Dr. Wiley over here. And I think basically I just kind of skipped the beginning of the fight because it was pretty just. it was easy. Let me put it that way. He just kind of jumped up and hit him or whatever. So Mega Man 5, fifth one over here in the series, running through these games that I beat not every week, you know, I beat them throughout my life, but, you know, I post up every Monday games that I beat recently and talk a little bit about them, man. Mega Man 5 didn't do anything crazy that Mega Man 4 didn't do, right? So Mega Man 4 had the slide and the Mega Buster. The one thing I like about 5 is the Mega Buster now is definitely living up to its name of the Mega Buster. Like, this thing is a beast. It just looks cool. It looks a lot more like it did in X-Man. And, you know, for everyone who's been watching me and watching these videos I've been putting up on Mega Man, you know I'm a big X series fan. So anytime I see kind of an illusion or something where, hey, that came out of X, I'm a big fan of that. And that's something I see in this game. When I saw the Mega Buster, I was like, yo, hold up. This is straight out of X, though. Like, this thing is baller. And there we go. Dr. Wily defeated again for a 5th time. Oh, my goodness gracious. And he escapes over here. This is a baller-ass ending over here. My girl was over here. She actually came in. She always happens to come in when I'm beating the game, and she tells me, she's like, see, it wasn't that hard. They always say it's hard. And I'm like, hey, listen, man. I was like, did you hear me cursing like a storm like this past couple times? I really like this ending over here. So the things collapse and whatever. Big, great NES graphics. He goes all Hulk over here and is holding it up. Dr. Wily escapes. Dr. Light stuck over here. My dude, Proto Man, though. Oh, with the whistle. So in this game, Proto Man is the quote-unquote bad guy, you know, when you go and see, you actually, I think, go to Proto Man's, like, castle or whatever. You see my man Proto Man over there in the corner, man, cool. And Tina came in, he's like, oh, the guy with the pink helmet? I'm like, nah, this thing's fuchsia, yo, don't be playing that game. Ain't nobody here in this game pink, yo. This is real ish right here with them. Check out these lions, man. I talk about these sprites all the time in these games, but look how, you know, I'm gonna give a big push right here. And this, I actually had a lot of trouble with this challenge, man. Like, as you see, I'm ready to get my ass handed to me over here. I had to take the health. I'm like, yo, I don't care if I didn't make the time. I gotta try to live, man. I gotta post a video for the channel about this, yo. If you guys are familiar with the PS4 game Horizon, this is just a big push right here. But Horizon, you know, big open world, or robots, dinosaurs, whatever. Honestly, when I was watching that, I watched the Paris Games Week. This gives you about a time of how I recorded this. Paris Games Week just happened earlier today. The Sony press conference or whatever, and I was watching. And as I was watching the big robots or whatever, I was like, yo, I haven't seen robots that good since I played Mega Man 5 and 4, yo. Those things were balling, yo. And straight up, man, when you see just the color on these things and the solidity of them, you know. When you go back and you look at these Atari games and stuff, everything just seems blocky and chunky and blah. And Mega Man's character, you know, he's solid for what he is, but he's nothing crazy, you know. It might be a little bit bigger than most sprites, and I had so much trouble with this part. Oh, I never want to do this part again. I couldn't figure out a pattern for these things, and everything kind of operates in a pattern, right, in terms of NES games or whatever. Well, I couldn't figure out the pattern for these things to save my life. And whatever, I was low on health, so I didn't mind it too much there. But when I was trying to get a video and capture this footage over here on the remix, you know, of the stages and whatnot, damn, did I struggle with this part, yo, because I just kept getting rocked and rocked and rocked and rocked. So anyway, the solidity of these graphics, man. When you go and look back, everything kind of looks a little bit crummier. You know, Atari is kind of its own beast in terms of just, you know, graphically what it can handle. But you look at other NES games, and they're really not too much that you see to them. You know, they're all kind of just dull. And, you know, these games, they have, like, that jungle stage, a lot of greens, pushing with the yellows. Like, they really are masters. Look at this stuff. We got red, green, blue, yellows, everything flashing. The gravity. They flipped gravity on you, son. Oh! I'll tell you guys a story, man. One of the toughest levels I've ever beaten in a game. And it's not, like, insanely difficult when you go back and look back on it. But on Donkey Kong Country 3, for Super Nintendo, and this part was a bitch, too. Oh, my God. These blocks, when you get hit, you just fall down. All falls down. Ugh. There's actually a chick listening on the train today. On blast, yo. I wanted to go look at it. I was like, listen, man. I really like Kanye West, too. I appreciate his music. But I'm trying to listen to my podcast, yo. Like, I ain't trying to listen to Kanye right now, man. All falls down. Ugh. So graphically, a lot of colors, a lot of beauty in this game, man, in terms of what they're able to replicate, in terms of creating solid figures, man. When you look at those cats, it's like, you see those cats and you're like, all right, listen, they're cats, like, you get it, like, they're tigers, whatever, but they're also solid figures and tons of color and tons of life in them, and you get to see that they're robotic, but they're still full. I mean, look at those, look at the backgrounds over here on the moon, once again, flipping gravity, all of a sudden we got ourselves, you know, bigger jump, and I'm actually looking forward to, I think, 6, I'm not sure if it's 6, I haven't played 6 at the time of recording yet. There's actually, like, a little bit of weather. And Charge, man, I mean, hey, let's stop right here. I got so much to say about these games. There's a little bit of weather over 6, so I'm kind of excited to see that. Charge, man, over here. There was some bizarre, honestly, just bizarre robot masters in this game. Like, when you go look at it, you're like, hey, a choo-choo train, man? Like, what the hell is going on over here? The choo-choo train stage? Like, okay. Remind me a little bit of Storm Eagle, how Storm Eagle's all the way up the top and whatnot. And check that dude, yo. He just rocked me, son. I can't even say nothing about that, yo. He straight just played me. So Mega Man 5, I'm going to give this one an 8.5 as well out of 10, man. To me, it brings everything that Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3 made those games great. You know, it just doesn't have the freshness that those games have. But that doesn't take anything away from your boy Marcos. Deuces.